How would you describe yourself?
I would say I'm honest, trustworthy, and work well with people. I enjoy getting a job started from start to finish, making sure that everything happens smoothly, on time, and I enjoy working with people.
Okay, why should we hire you?
I believe that I'd be a great add to your company. I've had 8 years experience working with the firm that I worked with now. Started out there as a worker, working out in the field, doing construction work as far as carpentry, electric, plumbing, and then I moved up in the company and done with the management of the supervision of the jobs with contractors, inspecting the work and making sure that it started from start to finish to make sure that the clients were happy to get the best benefit they could for their money that they were putting into it.
What are your goals?
My goal is to work hard, work honest, do everything that I can. I'd like to advance myself in the company, and eventually I'd like to own a company myself and do that way.
What are your weaknesses?
Oh, well, I'd say my biggest weakness is that I try to work too hard. I try to take on too many things. As far as anything that anybody wants me to do, I want to do it because I like to help people out. I like to get the job done, but on the backside of that, the trouble is that I don't have enough time biggest, I don't have enough time so that I can get everything accomplished. So I need to prioritize a little better things from what really needs to be done or what I can put off on other people to get done for me.
Okay, tell me about a recent conflict you've encountered and how you've handled it.
A recent conflict that I think that I've encountered, in my current job that I'm at, had a house where the client wasn't happy with the situation. It was as far as a roof leaking with a contractor. They were absolutely not happy with the contractor. And it was just as much my fault as it was his because I hadn't kept up on to make sure that the job was done right in the timely manner, which it was during the winter time. So, but we got the issue resolved. The client was happy. We took care of what she needed taken care of, and we got the problem fixed that it wouldn't happen in the future.
Describe an experience in which you worked as part of a team.
Right now, in my current position, we work as a team every day. I have someone I work with. She takes care of all the paperwork for us. We get all the paperwork done out in the field, and I rely on her to make sure that everything's put in the files accordingly that they need to be. And then I also have someone that works as a accountant that takes care of all of our finances, and I rely on her a lot to make sure that she has everything in the right proper order that we don't overspend or put things in the places they are. And also with my inspector, that he inspects jobs in the way that they need to be done, that they also rely on myself to guide them in the right direction to where they need to be.
How do you handle mistakes?
Well, depending on the mistake that it is, if it was a complex issue, I'd want to make sure that the management that's ahead of me knows about the situation. That way that they're not surprised if something may happen about it. But I'd want to get the issue resolved, whatever it is, and make sure that everybody's happy with the mistake, the way it's been handled.
What is your ideal work environment?
My ideal work environment would be to be out in the environment with whether it be on a house or on an apartment complex or anything like that, to make sure that everything's getting done. Got my hands in it, make sure that the contractors, the clients or the homeowners, that they're getting what's need to be done, and that way I can see what kind of projects going on, and that way you make sure there's a final product. It's a little more satisfying if you see what's at the end of the day, rather than just having paperwork done all day every day. Even though I know that paperwork's part of life nowadays, that we have to get things done to make things work, but my ideal environment would be out in the field.
Why have you chosen this particular field?
I love the construction industry. I love the people. I love to get my hands into it. To see a house started from just a piece of land all the way up to a new project being done, or from a home or a complex being in a rough state and then being brought back to a development that looks like it's brand new. I would say that's my biggest thing.